What's up, ladies and gentlemen? I just wanted to do a quick YouTube video because it's been a few months. I got a new bike. Um, there's been a lot happening, but I guess I'll start before with the bike. I'll tell you what's up with my truck because that was the last video I made. I was talking about how my truck was fucked up. My truck is finally in the shop. It's getting stage 2 cam and lifters, Chuck Norris cam. It should be pretty sweet when it's done. But this is more of a motorized bicycle channel, so we'll talk about the motorized bicycles. As you guys can see, this is an Avenger 85 motor. Maybe it's a YD85, I don't know. I think it might actually be a YD85 cylinder on an Avenger 85 bottom end. Scratch that. That's what mine is the Avenger 85 bottom end. This is a YD100 bottom end with a YD85 cylinder on it. I'm positive now because I had to think for a second. But this was my buddy's frame. So you guys might remember Tristan's motorized bicycles. He had a couple bikes that I built for him, and he built one, and he was uploading videos, and he lived right down the road in that camper. Well, he ended up moving away, and when he moved away, he sold his motorized bicycle. That's why he stopped posting, and why I stopped posting as much ride videos, because I wasn't riding as much. And when he moved away, he sold his motorized bicycle with this Avenger 85 motor on it. Actually, it was a YD100. But either way, he sold this one with this motor on it. And, it wasn't this frame, though. It was that blue frame that he had. And he sold it to this guy, and that guy rode it on that frame for a little bit, and then the chain wore through right here. And so he had to switch the frames. And so the dude he sold it to switched the frames, and then that was like, he probably had it for like 5-6 months when he was switching the frames and doing all that shit. Well, then Tristan decided he wanted to buy a motorized bicycle back, and so he bought this back. But when he bought it back, he bought it with this OCC Schwinn chopper frame. Well, Tristan had some other shit come up, and he ended up moving again. And he moved all the way from Michigan to Florida. So, since he moved away again, he left the bike to me. He told me I could have it. So now I got this Schwinn chopper, and I was like, oh, really? This is really cool, because I kind of wanted one of these choppers to build into a motorized bicycle. They look cool. It's like perfect for it. But I'll tell you what, if you have that same mindset as me and you want to build one of these choppers, don't fucking do it. It's so stupid. They have every issue. First of all, I didn't have to do this. This was done before I got it. But someone had to extend the pedals, because if you don't, the exhaust runs right into it. And then, other than the pedals having to be extended, you can't just mount the motor to the frame. They sell a mount that you can buy. It's like $50 or $60, and it mounts to this tube, like down under here, like not this. This is aftermarket, but like this tube right here, and it puts basically this. This one, however, whoever welded up all this shit welded on some really shitty tube mounts. I mean, like, it's bad welds. I don't know who did it. It was not me. I mean, I'm not saying I could do better. I'm not a good welder, but whoever did it did not do a good job. And then I got this shit worked out so that it actually works. And I'm not going to lie, it does line up. But then you have the issue where the chain goes right here, no problem. It doesn't hit up here or anything. But when it comes back around, it would run right into this. You can't just have it go straight up this way. Because if you try to put it through here, it would rub right here on this, so you can't go up and through. And then if you go underneath, it would just rub on the bottom right here, like right here. So you have to put a chain tensioner. And then the chain tensioner is in such a shitty spot. It's super low to the ground, and it makes the chain you have to do a double chain. You can't use a single length chain. You have to get 2 of them. It's got so many little fucking issues. I just got this thing all good. I fixed the brakes. I put a new cable on it. I got the motor running good, because when I got it, it had a blown up cylinder on it. I bought a new cylinder. Well, I didn't, but Tristan bought a new cylinder and stuff, and it still wouldn't run. And so we swapped over the magneto and CDI, and it still wouldn't run. Well, someone had flipped the magnet. They took the magnet out, flipped it, and put the magnet back in. And then, so if you take that magnet and flip it and put it back in, it's kind of like it's 180 out, I think. Besides that, if you do that, and then you switch the black to the red and the red to the black, it'll run. I don't know how the fuck it'll run. I think it like fires when the piston's at bottom dead center and barely turns it over, and then fucking keeps going somehow. but it was running, like absolute dog shit, but it was running. And I couldn't figure it out. I was like, man, is it a carburetor issue? Is it a spark issue? And then I realized that magnet was in there backwards. I flipped it, and now it runs perfect. So the motor's good. I'm thinking I'm going to put it on another bike. But don't buy one of these choppers. They're fucking ass. They suck to pedal. The seats are uncomfortable. I could keep going for a long time. There's just so many little issues with these fucking things. They look cool. That's about it. I'm taking the motor off. Chopper for sale. $50. Ready for a motor. Needs a new rear sprocket because it got bent when I fucking chain came off. It's tweaked.